Welcome in, Capricorn, to Don Williams Tarot. I hope this message finds you well. I'm doing great, thank you. Today's message is for sun, moon, or rising placements in the sign of Capricorn. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading. So not all the messages may resonate. So take what does and leave what doesn't, right? This is an overall general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. This message is for the month of September. So I'm going to do an overview for the month of September, anything that's coming in that needs to be considered, looked at, what's coming your way for this month. And let's see. If you're new to my channel and you would like to have communication as to what's going on with you and your life, I do provide private readings. So my information is in the description box below. So I plan to pull your cards. And then while I'm doing this portion of your reading, I'm just going to go ahead and take myself off screen so we can concentrate on your cards. And when I am finished with this portion, I'll pull myself back on to get your last messages for your reading. So what do our Capricorns need to know for the month of September 2024? What is coming towards them? What is it they're not seeing? What should we focus on? Give us any insights and information that may be helpful for our Capricorns, please. Trying to make it as broad as possible with my question. Okay, so let's go ahead and split the deck. Capricorn, we're going to get started. So your first card is the Six of Wands. I love that card. It's the victory card. Then we have the Knight of Cups. So some of you might be getting into new relationships. Page of Wands. Six of Pentacles. The Chariot, which is your first major arcana. Queen of Pentacles. So Capricorn, you're showing up very strongly in your own reading. And we have the Death and the Rebirth card. Okay, so we start off this month of September. I'm actually recording this on August the 27th, and on August the 28th, which is tomorrow, Mercury goes back direct. So if you follow astrology, Mercury rules communication. So when Mercury goes retrograde, it breaks down and it becomes very challenging. So tomorrow goes back direct. And even though it goes back direct, there's still going to be a couple of days there where it needs to, continue picking up its momentum. So be aware of that. So it will help you with that change. Also, tomorrow is a very rare 6-planet alignment. I put information on my YouTube channel as well as on X that talks about that 6-planet alignment. So if you're interested in looking at that, it's there. So we start off with the Six of Wands. Now, this energy for this card in this placement of this type of spread is really about you. This is how you are going into your month, Capricorn. So it feels as though you are feeling as though, it feels as though as you're feeling as though. That's funny. It is feeling like you are feeling as though you are on top of the world. It feels as though you've been getting a lot of accolades, or you've been getting a lot of attention. It feels as though you might have been being championed at work, or somebody is recognizing you for some reason. You're standing on the stage, so it means that everybody is looking towards you. So I don't know what you've done, but it must be amazing because this is a victory. So this is success. And this can be that some of you have gotten a promotion or have gotten a new job that is above what you were doing before, right? This is a step up. I feel that this is your victory. This is your step up with this energy. So you're walking into this month very open, very fiery, very inspired, very creative, right? You're just like, bring it on, whatever's going to come. I'm going to persevere through it because that's what sixes are. It's about persevering. Now, during the month, how it's going to present for you is you have a Knight of Cups. Now, my Knight of Cups is my knight that is taking action of some kind because knights take action. But this knight is my chivalrous knight. He is the one that wants to wine and dine, right? He is the one that comes from his heart space. So there is a big potential here with this card that some of you might be meeting someone that you might get into a relationship with, and it can evolve into a love relationship. This individual wears his heart on his sleeve. He believes in bringing flowers. He believes in, love notes, and he believes in picnics, right? Picnics in the park. So this guy wears his heart on his sleeve. So some of you might be feeling as though you are getting involved with somebody new, or you're going to be introduced to someone who is new. And that can progress to whatever you want, right? Because this is still your free will choice as to whether or not you want to move forward. Now, if you are already in a committed relationship, this could be that something comes in. Maybe there's a surprise this person does for you this month, right? Or it's a situation where maybe you have a really nice date night, or maybe you go out and spend a weekend away, go to Vegas, who knows, right? But this energy is about taking action, and it is something to do with your heart space. Most of the time when this card comes in, it's usually an invitation for love. Now, what is in your past is the Page of Wands. So you have a lot of Wands energy here, as well as that Pentacle energy. But the Page of Wands for me is this very charismatic younger person. Now, typically the pages are under 13 years of old. If you're looking at this as an archetype, right? This is a younger person, somebody who's very fiery, who's very charismatic, ready in a moment's notice just to take off and do whatever. They are up for fun, right? Whatever it is, as long as it's fun, I'm in. Now, if it doesn't represent a younger person for you, which could be a niece or a nephew or your own children, or somebody that you're helping along, pages are also my card of messages or messenger. So this situation would be some type of a message coming in that's very inspiring, creative. This could be anything that has to do with this could be on social media, this could be an email, this could be a letter, it could be any type of communication that you would receive, a phone call, a text, something that gets you all inspired, right? But this is in your past. So this is just that energy that you are working through, this inspiration, this creative kind of an energy. So if you are thinking about starting a new project, if you're thinking about starting a new business, if you're looking at all of those things, it feels as though you are moving into a very creative time at this time. Now, what is bridging you and your month, so you and your Knight of Cups here, is the Six of Pentacles. Now, if you look at the energy of this six, it does have the infinity signal there. So that means it's just in continual flow. And if you think about it, everything in life is about change. Even when it's the most mundane part of your life, something is going to come along and it's going to change, right? Because that's what we can count on. Now, the thing about this six is about give and take. This is my two-way abundance card. So it feels as though if it's a situation where you have gotten a new job, or you have gotten a raise, or you've gotten a promotion of some kind, something where this victory is being recognized. I do feel as though you have gotten a little bit of a bump up in your pay scale as well. If not, this is a card where you're feeling very generous and you're feeling very gracious and have a lot of gratitude for the things that you do have in your life. The sixes have to do again with persevering. It's telling you to keep going. You're doing well. You're overcoming your obstacles. And the pentacles have to do with your physical security, your wealth, your career, your possessions, your home, that kind of stuff. So for me, what this is saying is that it looks as though things are really rising up for you. Feels as though you're getting a lot of recognition. There's potential for new love to come in. You have some creative ideas, creative things that are coming in that have been sparking you to look and think of things a little bit differently. And then you have that Six of Pentacles card there, which is that two-way give and take, two-way abundance. And as we're progressing, we progress to this Chariot card. Now, the Charioteer on the Norman on the Rider-Waite deck, he is completely all armored up, right? He's got his armor on. He's leaving everything he knows behind. It's meant to look like there's a city back here, and he's just allowing himself to go. The Chariot is about achievements. It's about advancing. It's about progression. It's about a potential possible move for some of you, not for everyone, obviously. You're making headway with this card. This is an individual who puts on a very brave front. And as I mentioned, he is armored up, right? So he's ready for battle because he's going out and he's doing the bidding of the king, right? Going out and exploring the lands. I look at this as my Crusader card in a way, or the Knights of, the Knights Templars, or, they all go out and do their thing because, the Pope and the King have told them to go do stuff. Well, that's kind of what this card is representing here. So it feels like a victory. It feels as though what this is saying is you need to blaze your own trail. So if you're starting a new project, if you're thinking about starting a new business, something along those lines, it's saying take action and get ready. This is a heavy hitter, meaning this is a major arcana. So this energy is coming in and it's going to feel as though this energy is pushing you forward. So I hope you're ready. Now, what is clarifying this card is this Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely your energy here, Capricorn. This queen is my queen of, so queens are all about patience and understanding. And this is my Earth Queen, which does represent you. So you know all the energy of this queen. She embodies, nurturing and really taking care of her family, being very grounded, be a very good worker, a very good person, like is a great person to have as friends, as a friend. Any of those Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns, right? So this is just representing your energy here. So I do feel what is coming towards you towards the end of the month is going to come in fast, and it's going to cause some transformations for you. The death card here is just the death or a symbolic death of self, meaning something's coming to an end. A part of you is coming to an end, something that you've been working on for a while. I feel as though you're clearing the deck, right? So the death card is about transformation. It is about rebirth. It can be something as simple as changing a belief system, something that you've been following your whole life, and you find out that that some of the information that you have is slightly skewed, or it might be incorrect altogether, right? And that gives you that big, huge transformational awakening. The other thing about this rebirth card, though, is that this is really talking about an ending, and it's talking about a new cycle, right? It's a new cycle that is bringing you further up. So I feel as though it feels as though with this Death Rider card, he's going towards his future. There are blessings involved with this card because you're able to start over. You're able to start from a completion, and you're able to recreate it any way that you want. So it feels as though there's a lot of really good things coming towards you towards the end of the month as well. You start the month strong, you end the month strong. I am going to pull two more cards for you. We have the Seven of Cups, Capricorn, and the Three of Swords. So the Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choice. Now, in this card, you can see that there is 7 cups. They're all turned upside down. He has no idea what's in any of them. As you can see, though, there is a lot of fog. So what that is really representing is that he's not able to see things clearly. This is all like smoke and mirrors, right? Depending on the situation. And what this is saying is that you just really need to choose one of these cups, but you have to go within your heart space to choose it, so that you're not choosing one that has a snake or a bat wing or whatever else is in these cups, right? So this is my cup of gaining experience, gaining confidence, right? Or utilizing existing experience. And but I feel as though this is options coming in for you. And then your last card here is that Three of Swords. Now, I don't feel as though this Three of Swords is that bad of a card, because it really is meant to be a clarifier. So whatever is in these cups can bring some pain and sorrow. Something that you uncover can bring some pain and sorrow. But the other thing about this three is that this is also a healing card as well. So it feels as though whatever this is has already happened, and you are on your process, or you're in your path to heal some of these deeper wounds that some of you may be feeling. Now, of course, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but those are the cards that I got. So I have to read what I get, and hopefully it makes sense to you, the person listening. Okay, so I'm going to put myself back up on screen. Hi, I'm going to pull 2 angel cards for you. These are new decks that I just got. I love them. The card says there's something better, and I feel like it has to do with whatever those cups are. There's something better for you. Go within your heart, right? Go within your heart to find out what it is. And then it says something good is going to happen within the next few months. So within the next few months, we're talking about till the end of 2024. So I don't know exactly what that is describing. Perhaps we'll get more information from these additional cards. So this deck is called This deck is from the Four Agreements. I don't know if you've read that book. It's an amazing book, actually. I've had it, I think it was, yeah, so my copy is from 1997. That's how long I've had this book. I got it right when it was brand new. And so I just picked up these cards because I didn't know that there was there was a companion set. So the thing about the Four Agreements, I'm going to read them to you. Does it say on here? Where does it say the agreements are? The first agreement is be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. The second one is don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. Now, this is a hard one to learn, that lesson. Don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. And then the last one is always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick, right? Which makes sense. Okay, so your first card is always do your best. Stay in the present moment. Keep your attention on today and focus in the present moment. This is the beginning of a new understanding, a new dream. I like it. Okay, so that's your first card. And your second card is don't make assumptions, ask for what you want. Finding the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no. but you always have the right to ask. Otherwise, everybody has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. So that's likewise, right? So likewise, everybody has the right to ask you for what they want, and then you have the right to say yes or no. There you go. So for me, that is talking about having very healthy having very healthy boundaries. And I have learned through, years and years of being me, that as much as we like to be people pleasers and we like to do things for other people, if it puts us into a situation where we feel as though we really don't want to do it, the best thing for you to do is say no. Just my 2 cents. Okay, Capricorn, that's what I got for you. If you made it this far, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And from my heart to your heart, I'm sending you a lot of love, light, happiness, joy, inner peace, prosperity, and good health, should you so decide to accept it. Until next time, take very good care of you and enjoy your month of September. Cheers.